Riley Keough called Lisa Marie Presley from jail after party ended in arrest. She was pissed. Los Angeles was a playground for Riley Keough as a teenager, which meant that her mother Lisa Marie Presley had her work cut out for her. During an appearance on Call Her Daddy, Keough dug into her vault of secret stories and recalled one particularly chaotic night where she ended up bringing her mom from jail after being arrested for breaking and entering. "I was grounded and she was in Las Vegas," Keough recalled. "I had to call her and tell her to come back from Vegas and pick me up from prison. I've never told anyone this." The actress went through a rebellious phase where she would sneak out of the house and hang out with people who probably weren't the best influences. That particular night, she attended a friend's house party, only it wasn't their house. "It was a house for sale," she said. "The police came and most people got away and then about 10 of us got arrested. My mom was pissed. Presley couldn't make it back from Vegas to rescue Keough. So she's like, I can't get there. So she sent my aunt to come get me," she continued. Presley knew this was the kind of thing that the tabloids might pick up, but told her daughter, "This is on you, girl. I had a moment as a teenager and she also did," Keough said. Later in the episode, she recalled instances in which she felt particularly angry with her mother, who died in January 2023. When she would break up with people, Michael, Jackson, her other partners, I would cry, she said. "I'd get mad at her. I'd be pissed, not knowing what happened, but I was always just mad at my mom for the breakups. It really affected me." This impacted Keough's own approach to relationships early in life, almost as an extension of her rebellion. "When I was younger, I was very hard to pin down," she said. "I was not interested in sticking around and I definitely didn't have the best track record there. That, I think, would tie to my mom's way of moving on once the thrill is whatever." But she maintained a tight-knit connection with her mother, father, and brother. "There were just not a lot of boundaries, it was like everyone knew everything about everybody," Keough said. When she was younger, there was some shielding in place. For example, she said, she was never told anything about any allegations of abuse surrounding Jackson when he was with Presley. But the veil lifted in a different way as she got older. "If I was breaking up with a boyfriend, she was involved," Keough added. "It was that kind of thing, we were very enmeshed. My mom was pissed," Riley said of Lisa Marie. "She was like, this is on you, girl. Luckily, it wasn't in the papers," she continued. "I was grounded for like 3 months, and I was grounded on my 16th or 15th birthday or something. I was grounded, and she was in Las Vegas, and I had to call her and tell her to come back from Vegas and pick me up in prison." Even though the Under the Bridge actress wanted her mom to come get her, the sinking in singer wasn't able to make it, so she had another family member do the deed. "I've never told anyone this," Riley explained. "She was like, I can't get there, so she sent my aunt to come get me." Ultimately, the Emmy-nominated star looks back at the edgy period of her life as something that she and her late mother had in common. As Riley said, "I had a moment as a teenager, and she also did." Her interview with Call Her Daddy's Alex Cooper comes just after the 2-year anniversary of Lisa Marie's heartbreaking passing at the age of 54. Riley commemorated the solemn occasion by posting a screenshot from a FaceTime call with her mom over which she added a hair emoji. Keep reading for more on Lisa Marie's family. The Mad Max Fury Road star told Vanity Fair that she spent her final moments with her mom at a fete for the 2022 biopic based on the life of Lisa Marie's father, Elvis Presley. "I remember thinking about how beautiful she looked, and that was my strongest memory of the dinner," she said. Because she was so distraught after her mother died, Riley couldn't deliver the eulogy she wrote honoring Lisa Marie's memory. Instead, Riley's husband, Ben Smith Peterson, recited it at the memorial service, which was held at Graceland. "I'm a product of your heart," it read in part. What Riley didn't know at the time was that the actions of another family member would soon make mourning her mother even more heartbreaking. In her will, Lisa Marie Presley named Riley Keough and Benjamin Keough as co-trustees of her estate, which included Graceland. Benjamin's death left Riley as the sole trustee. But according to People, Riley was blindsided when her grandmother, Priscilla Presley, decided to contest Lisa Marie's will days after her death. Priscilla had originally been named one of the co-trustees, and she alleged that the amendment removing her and adding Riley was not valid. One of her claims was that she had not been notified of the alteration to Lisa Marie's trust. It's a very sad situation. Riley is shocked Priscilla is contesting the amendment, a source said. Riley's relationship with her grandmother reportedly deteriorated to the point that they almost completely ceased communicating with one another. One insider told ET this was not what a distraught Riley wanted at all. Riley wants to keep the family together and keep Lisa Marie's legacy in a positive light, but she feels that her grandmother's actions are pushing the family apart even more, the source said. Riley also reportedly felt that her mother would have been unhappy about Priscilla's actions. On top of all of this, there was an attack on Riley's character when Radar reported that she was not allowing her grandmother to step foot inside Graceland. A source told the Webloid that this had enraged Priscilla. However, Yahoo! Entertainment heard from a spokesperson for an unidentified party who denied Radar's reporting.